Hello, this is Adam Beanstock. I'm coming to talk about the Tarbolton Reel. And Tarbolton is a place in Scotland. It's often played in the Irish Seal set. It was played by St Michael Coleman, you know, the Tarbolton, then Longford Factor and the Sailor's Bonnet. But the Scottish often just play the Tarbolton Reel by itself, but I'm going to probably play it in an Irish fashion because I haven't really learnt how to do Scottish ornaments, which are hammer-ons and flips and waterfalls and things like that. So they probably play it slightly differently, but I think the main thing, I've learnt it a certain way, but to keep it in time is a big challenge with this type of music. So what in actual fact you've got to do, it's a reel in 4/4 time, but you've actually got to have 2 meters going on at the same time. You've got to have, I'm going to set it 152 on the crotchet pulse, which is the quarter note crotches if you're American, and then the 71 for the minim or the half note value. So I mean the actual, if you look at Martin Haynes or other, how they tap their feet with one foot, they'll be tapping the crotchet beat, the faster beat, and then the slower one would think. But you can't obviously do that when you're standing up. So I'm going to have the metronome doing the crotchet beat, the quarter note beats, and then I'm going to be tapping my foot for the dun 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 dun. It's got to feel like. Not very good start, is it? So obviously something not getting quite right on that piece. Whatever way you find it easiest playing. Then it comes into the next section. I'm not going to keep on practicing it in front of you. I need a lot of practice on that. But the more you play it, and the more you get the feel of it, because as someone said on YouTube or Facebook or something, the main difference between fiddle and violin, fiddle is a dance tune, and so that's classed as a fiddle tune, whereas the violin would be more melodic and a singing fashion. saying that she played the Shogun Farewell with the Russian, you know, from Nutcracker Suite. Well, it's all the same, but Tchaikovsky and all these classical composers, they used folk tunes in their mix as well. So yeah, I'd just like to say that dance tunes, rhythm is more important, and I would say even than tone production. Try and get your tone production, try and get your resonance there, but it's getting that rhythm is far more important than anything. See, it's you know, when you start the tune, start it slower if you haven't got a metronome beat, and then it's going to find its own tempo. And that's, I think, it's the trick when you're playing in a session with Irish tunes, because there's, you know, I think the tendency is to speed up the time. People might want to speed up, as long as you speed up together, of course. But for learning purposes, try and keep it steady, because otherwise you'll end up cutting phrases short, and you're becoming inaccuracies, and it would just fall apart. So that's my advice. So if anyone's got any interest or feedback on that, I'll be glad to hear from them.